Pearly to do some training, and I'll also be away next week, so I might actually leave Pearly to do the training, just in case I get caught up. Also on Tuesday, I'll be on a flight. I'll be on my plane then, so she'll take that program then. So, but I'm always here, reach out to me on LinkedIn or, whatever. So, all right, I'll hand over to Pearly to do the training, and we'll see you very soon.
Thanks, Andrew. Before I dive into the Canva, can I please get someone to go off mic and talk about, what have you been experiencing with Canva so far, and what you would like to learn about Canva out of today training. Perhaps Amy, you have been working a lot on Canva projects and designing, lots of graphics for CampusLife.
Yeah, I think the experience so far is pretty good since I have already used Canva for quite a while, so I know a lot about it. So I haven't really thought about what we can get for training in terms of Canva. Maybe there's a lot of new features in Canva. They put in a lot of AI features that I haven't known about. So doing a bit of training related to AI part of AI features of Canva would be good.
Yeah, cool. I have tried to use Canva AI before, which is, and it's connected with ChatGPT as well. So if you put a prompt into your ChatGPT Plus and ask them to design a post for you, you can actually edit it in Canva. So it's really connected, which is pretty handy. It's good to explore that as well on how you can, connect those two tools together to maximize the efficiency. However, one thing I found is that Canva AI sometimes is not necessarily meet the prompt that you put for them. So there's a few elements that look too artificial, and then there's a few of the element that they doesn't allow you to edit it within the design itself. So there's still a bit of hiccup there, but yeah, I think it's good to explore and learn. The tool is already there, so you guys feel free to start using it and exploring and see what you can get out of it. For today, I won't go deeply into AI or really designing skill, but I want to give you an overview of Canva. What can I do for you? Know how to start a project, use templates, how you can establish a brand kit for your client there, so that you can use their brand kit across all the marketing materials, so that they have their brand is consistent across all the marketing material that you created for them. And also I want you to feel comfortable exploring and learning on your own as well. So as you already know, Canva is an online design tool that makes it easier to create visuals, from social media posts, presentation to flyers. And I think now you can even, edit video on Canva as well with a lot of, good features. Design documents without needing professional design software. In the past, there's a lot of reliance on Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator, but since Canva is brought in, it's much easier for, beginner to start, doing the design side of stuff. So I will share my screen. And I walk you through just the basic tour on Canva. When I was going through Canva, just if you have any question or anything you want to ask, just feel free to raise your hand or something, so we can discuss about it. Chrome tab. The entire screen. Alrighty, can you see my screen at the moment? The Canva homepage. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. You can't, because I'm on Canva window right now, so I can't really see your face. But so here's the homepage of Canva, and I already see that we have been using it for a lot of designs already. So Annie have been using it for, creating social media content, YouTube banners, and then we're doing LinkedIn audit, LinkedIn banner for the client already. But I want to introduce you to the brand kit function as well. So if you if you want to have a look at the left hand side here, you can go into brand and then go into brand kit, and then you can add a new brand kit for your client here. So that is where you can, for example, social star, create. This only happens when, your client already have a one-page document for the brand guidelines already, which you just need to add on here. So we can add on the logos here, add on the colors in the color palette, the font size of their brand, brand voice, which is the one that I showed you last week on, how can you generate the brand voice or brand tone of voice through ChatGPT, which you can attack here as well. It will help you to use it more effectively later on when you're using the AI function of Canva. You can add any available photos that your client is already have at the moment. So it's just make it really easy for you when you're designing the content, and you just need to find, the resources to go with that graphic. You can just do it straight away on Canva instead of having to go to Drive and then downloading and uploading. I find it really frustrating at the start when I didn't know about this function. And all the time I have to, go into the Drive, downloading every time that I design it. So this will save a lot of time if you can upload it here and use it for the future designs. If there's any graphics, any icon that they have at the moment, you can upload it here as well and use later on. And once you upload it, it will automatically updating. And you can always go back and update if they change their logo or they change their fonts. You can always go back and update it as well. To show you how it will look like when you do a design, I will try to create a design at the moment. So if you want to create a design, that Canva is really great as having a lot of template for you to use. You can choose from based on social media channels that you're trying to create for. For example, Instagram post is no longer square dimension, but it's for X5 dimensions now, which is already there for you. They already measure the dimension for you, so that you can just click into it and start designing the post. And to make sure it's aligned with the brand kits, you can, for example, what I normally do is I tend not to create the design from the scratch, but I choose the template and then I design it or redesign it or customize it based on, what is the post is aiming for. So in order to use the brand kit that you already established or created in here, you can, for example, for the color, for example, you can have a look here. If you want it to be CampusLife brand kits, you can just click into it to choose. Or if you're designing a post for Mark, you can just, select his brand kit to start with. And then here it will already show all the colors that you uploaded before. This is to make sure that you always, using their brand color according to their brand guidelines. And you can also choose the fonts of the words as well based on the brand kit. So they will always give you the recommended font before, because they will recommend the one that you use most recently. However, what we want to do is we want to scroll down a little bit to look for, the section of the brand kit that we created at the start to make sure we use that exact brand font for the client. For Mark, I think there's only one type of font, but obviously there's for CampusLife, there are multiple font type as well. Another thing is, as I mentioned before, if you upload the photo for the brand here, you can immediately grab the photo, drag it on to Canva, and drag it onto your design and start using it. And then aside from that, let me think. Aside from that, after you finalize the design, obviously you might already using it, but I'll still introduce it just in case. So you can share it with your clients, or you can download it to your Google Drive and share it to them by email. So what I would normally do is I would change the access level to anyone with the link. If you want to share the link directly to the client, if it's put as only you can access, then when you send the link to client, there could be a frustration because they can't access it. So you can choose whether they want them to edit the design, or you just want them to view and comment on it. So there's always option for you to do. For download, it's just easy. Just follow the instruction, download, and then you can follow what type of the file format that you want to do. For me specifically, for example, for LinkedIn carousel posts, instead of downloaded as a BMJ or JPG, we will download it as a PDF. Because then when you upload it on LinkedIn, it will be swipeable. If you download it as PNG and upload it as PNG, it will appear as a multi-images post instead of a carousel. Just so you're aware. And then obviously there's a lot of other format that you can download through Canva as well. All right. Is there any questions so far? It's pretty straightforward, but just for those who haven't used Canva before, I think this will be helpful. Is there any question, or is there anything else you want to dive deeper into it? No? Have anyone already start designing stuff for their clients yet? I think Cassie, you have been starting to design, and Lara, I think.
Yeah, I just made a basic logo just for my client. But yeah, she just wanted a simple one, so I just try to like play around with it and see like what colors I could do and stuff. But that's it so far.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. Does she have a brand guidelines already?
Kind of. We still need to go over it. So tomorrow I'm meeting up with her again, and I'm gonna confirm everything and clarify brand guidelines with her, so that I can start working on it this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be important to have the brand guidelines established and agree on already.
Yeah.
To avoid any back and forth later on, because the colors will appear differently on different designs.
Yeah.
So if you can agree on the brand guidelines first, it will be much easier later on. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Cool. I think that is pretty simple, basic things that I want to show you about Canva for those who haven't started it yet. I felt that some of you didn't know the brand kit function, but I think this will be useful for later on if you put all of your client brand kit in there and start using it for any future designs. And if you have any specific inquiry or anything specific that you want to learn on Canva, then feel free to put in the chat or let me know, so that I can prepare like a whole section for that tool or that function specifically for you. Alrighty. Is there anything you want to discuss about as well, Tim? Cassie?
I just had a general question, and this might sound silly, but just confirming, is the end date of this internship the 6 months from when we started? So like the 4th of August. So it'll be till like February the 4th. Is that right?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think the end date of the internship will be align with the end date of the BYOB program. So if you work
Okay.
with a BYOB person, then it will be same finishing day. And also I want to there's another note as well, is we will have a Christmas closer 2 weeks during Christmas, which is from the 22nd of September to the 4th of September. And during that period, I think Bob will do a pause on those 2 weeks as well, and we will resume the week after. During that period, if you have time and you want to do the work, you can. Otherwise, if you go on holiday, you just need to communicate with your client so that they are aware of it. And if there's anything that, need to be produced, then we can manage the timeline on, whether we need to produce it before the holiday or, after.
Yeah. So that was 22nd of December to the 4th of January. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
So we come back on the 5th. Yeah.
On the 5th. Okay.
And it's good to check in with your client as well, because sometimes they might take longer breaks. So just have a chat with them to clarify that.
And with the BYOB person that we work with, will that end date depend on any of them? So like they might have an end date, or is it all the same for the BYOB clients?
All the same
All the
for
same.
the BYOB course participant, and all the same for
Okay.
BYOB growth people. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No worries. Thank you.
I think the only one that can be varies is the intern that work with social staff client directly, because they don't follow the exact course timeline, but rather they just do it based on projects. So it could vary.
Okay. Yeah. No worries. Thank you.
All good. Jerry?
Sorry, could you please repeat the time when the end of the internship with the BYOB participant, and also like with the social star client as well? Because I've been recently placed with a social star client.
Yeah, so for BYOB timeline, I might need to confirm with Momina, and I can put it in our group chat about that so that you are aware. And after, even after BYOB internship finish, there's still opportunities for you. So we might place you with another BYOB participant, because we will have the new intake in November. There might be paid opportunities, there might be, freelancing opportunities and so on. If there's any opportunity arise, then we'll let you know ASAP. With the social star client that you just placed with, we'll agree with them to have you doing the intern with them for 6 months. And then after that, they might, hire you as their team member, or if there's another opportunity, then we place you with another one with which could be paid.
So like 6 months from now?
Yeah, 6 months from the project begin.
Thank you.
All good. You're gonna have the meeting with them tomorrow, right? Do you have any question on that? Anything that you want to get prepared before the meeting?
I was about to ask about my responsibility. Is it I'm doing as a main intern or as a buddy?
You're gonna be the main intern for that client, and then I will match you with another buddy. So anyone who already a main intern could be a buddy for someone else, so that you guys can work together as a team and learn across the industries.
So is that I'm gonna still working with Tiana, or like it's a transfer from her to me?
Yeah, Tiana will be the marketing coordinator of that client, but the buddy will be one of the CampusLife intern.
Right.
If that makes sense? Yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
Cool. Lara?
I was just wondering, because we haven't heard back from EnviroWaste yet, have we? So is that something to follow up on, or is it just wait for the moment?
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell you as well, is they decided not to go ahead with us. So unfortunately, that deal is no longer available. We already, we have been following up for a few times. and we just got back from them early in the week that they say they not moving forward. So
Okay, so I'll just keep working on the Campus Life LinkedIn audit process for now.
yeah, that would be great.
Sounds good.
Yes. So just letting you guys know. So anytime that there's a task or a brief that you work on for the client, after that task, I might ask you to create like a process for that. So then we can share it with the other team members, like the brief template that Annie did before, for example. Because when you are the one who do it, you know the process better. You can explain what you learned from it, so that other interns can learn from you as well. So Lara just did 2 LinkedIn audits for EnviroWays. One is the personal LinkedIn audit and the company audit. She did it. She did a really good job on that. So now she's working on creating a standardized template that you can follow. Just in the future, if you're gonna work with any clients, you can use it as a guideline to do it for clients. And obviously, if you want any your buddy or even me to review it to give you feedback, you can always send it back to us and we can provide feedback for you. Alrighty. Any other questions? Cool. Xavier, I think you raised your hand before.
Oh no, that was just because of the timeline. I
Okay.
think yeah, but Cassie clarified it.
Yeah, cool. Perfect. Alrighty. I think we're on time as well. We might finish up early today. Unless you have any other question for me. Oh, good. Perfect. Alrighty. Thanks, team. You have
Sorry, this is just a
Soham.
very small question. I was just wondering if
Okay.
you're gonna be hiring interns, like there's gonna be another intake of interns anytime soon. One of my friends was just asking, he was really interested, so I thought I'll ask him that.
Yeah, so we always looking for candidates. So if he can just apply through the CampusLife application portal, I will review the inbox once a week, and then if there's an alignment, then we can set up the interview.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, good. So feel free to send that application link to him. Thanks for that. Anything else, guys? Oh, good. There's nothing. Then we finish up early today. I hope you have a good rest of your day and enjoy your work with your clients.
Thanks, Perry.
Good. Thanks,
everyone.
guys. Feel free
Thanks,
to
Perry. Bye-bye.
Bye. See ya.
Thank you. Bye.